Christie. Hi, Beth. Hi, Bobby. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
So, what questions do you have for me as far as Ken's arrangements?
Okay, first we need to discuss, like, he is in the military.
Okay.
But he's off on leave, and he had his accident while he was off on leave. So we were just kind of wondering, like, who we could get to help us make the arrangements and just ask a few questions.
Okay. Well, I'll try to help you as best I can. Okay. What questions do you have?
With this particular situation, do we need a funeral director?
Well, a funeral director, such as myself, I'm just going to be able to help walk you through the steps so nothing gets missed. So all of your wants and needs, any questions you have can be answered, and we'll just together work through this process.
It's just really hard for me to think right now. You know, he served all those years in the military, and you know, he's been in the line of fire, and then for him to go this way, it's just so hard to accept. So my mind's really not there. It's not together right now. I don't know. Are we required? I mean, I know, is embalming something that we have to do? Is it?
In this particular state, embalming is not required. It is recommended. Our particular funeral home, we do require that you do that for any kind of visitation, just for the preservation, just so things will be better for you.
Well, I would think you would have a lot of people coming in from the military in addition to families. So I mean, we definitely want to have a public visitation.
Okay. So that's something that you know, not only that we would require, but it's also something that is going to be in your best interest.
Okay, and then how can we find out about the transfer fee?
Well, I have a list here, just a general price list that you all can look at to kind of see what we have to offer that I can help you with, that may answer some questions. You'll see that there is a transfer of remains to another funeral home, and there's just a generalized price of what you're looking at.
Okay, what if I think the prices are too high and he thinks the prices are fine? How would you work with us to come to be able to meet our financial needs?
Well, I really don't make those decisions independent, so I would have to, you know, see what you all are looking at, and these are baseline. You know, I'm not saying that they're negotiable, but surely we want to be able to meet your needs. So I could speak with my boss, who could direct me better. So
I appreciate it.
I mean, to me, this is kind of expensive. Are we able to transport his remains on our own?
You are able to do that. We would have to, you know, work out those details. But if that is what you want and need, then there's a way to make that happen as well.
Well, that's something we can talk through. I don't know that I could do that, to be honest with you, but
Okay.
you know.
Okay, I can understand where that, you know, not being comfortable.
Yeah.
So that's why we have the service available to you.
What about the death certificate? Do we need just more than one? Do you require us to have more than one? Or?
Absolutely not. You're not required to have more than one. It's going to depend, once again, on your personal needs as to how many copies you need. Anything beyond that first copy is going to cost $7. You know, it's just an administrative cost because we will apply for that. So.
How soon do you think we'd be able to start visitation? And I mean, how long typically do families have that going on? I mean, I know the ones I've been involved in, you know, 2 or 3 days, but if we needed to have a longer visitation so that we could have as much family come in town, maybe people that he's, you know, worked with over the years, how long can we have that last?
Well, now that's going to be a variable for you.
Okay.
Once again, you're going to want to consider the general price list and to be able to meet your needs. If you see that, you know, if you have family or friends that are going to come from another location, then, you know, you may want to wait initially before the visitation begins. Or, you know, that may be something that you wanna start right away, as early as tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. So we could start tomorrow if we wanted to?
As early as tomorrow, yes.
All right. I know there's a million questions I need to be asking, but I just can't think of much else. Is there anything that we just need to know as we kind of absorb this? Is there anything that you can think of that we haven't asked that we need to?
I can't think of anything right off.
I mean, I know we're
I
gonna come
just-
up with more.
I know you are too, and there may be things that I need from you along the way
Okay.
to help meet your needs, but we'll work through that together.
Can you think of anything else?
At the moment I can't, but would it be okay if I thought of something later on during the day and I just give you a quick call, check, and
Absolutely.
then refer back with him to
Yeah.
make sure
How late are
everything's
you
okay?
available?
I'll give you my cell phone and I'll be available to you throughout
Oh,
the
that's
whole
great.
process.
That's great.
Good.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we at least have enough information to kind of start talking to other family members and talking with each other to come up with what we want to do.
Okay.
And we'll just touch base with you as we know more.
Okay. Is there anything else you need from me right now?
I
No,
can't think of anything.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yep.